things that disappear. Hallucinations in my fear is all I see. All I see. I was haunted by the past, faces but they never last. Still with me, yeah, still with me. Standing on the bitter edge, looking down on everything but love. What do I know? Just about giving up, just about hit the wall. Stumbling through the dust, was getting too hard to even crawl. I swore I'd never be found. My fate was locked in the stars, but heaven was looking out for me. I know I found an angel in the dark. Seeing things disappear, it made me want to take the leap. Found the beauty in the sky, like little wings and dragonflies to shine. And now you gave me mine, just about giving up, just about hit the wall. Stumbling through the dust, it's getting too hard to even crawl. I swore I'd never be found. My fate was locked in the stars. The heaven was looking out for me. I know I found it. Angel in the dark. Yeah, yeah, break it down for a fantasy. Oh, yeah. I see the door around the corner, so much danger in the water. Faded pictures and the memories ripping me apart. But you're flying low, illuminated. All the shadows and clouds are breaking to the rescue, yeah, of my aching heart. Just about giving up, just about hit the wall. Somebody through the dust, was getting too hard to even crawl. But I swore I'd never be found. My feet was locked in the stars. Heaven was looking out for me. I don't know where I found angel in the dark. beyond the cloudy sky, there was an angel looking out for me, and an angel looking out for you. So I know we're gonna make it through the stormy weather. Hey, yeah, 'cause an angel in the dark.
Welcome to the Japanese American National Museum's 2025 benefit and online auction. Please welcome our host for this evening, Frank Buckley, the award-winning anchor of LA's #1 morning news show and longtime supporter of the Japanese American National Museum. Please welcome Frank Buckley.
Thank you very much. If I could ask you to please take your seats. Tom. How you doing? Good to see you. So many friends in the audience tonight. And frenemies, and we'll get to that in a moment. Good evening, everyone. Konbanwa. I am Frank Buckley. Thank you for joining us tonight to celebrate our treasured Japanese American National Museum. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Domo arigatou. It is true, I am a longtime supporter of the museum, and I do it because my Japanese mother would be very upset if I wasn't a supporter. She recently turned 94 years old. And she still says to me, あなたの体には日本人の血が流れてるのよ。忘れないでね。Now, if you're turning to your seatmate and saying, what did he just say? You did not pay attention at Saturday school. You are busted. My mom still reminds me that I have Japanese blood running through my veins, and I am honored to be your MC. No, you don't have to clap, but if you want to, that's fine. Tonight, we celebrate and champion the phenomenal work at JANM, and especially the pioneering Bid for Education program. We know that it takes a great effort to keep the lessons of history alive. JANM's education programs do that. We pass on the stories of our ancestors to the next generation. Later tonight, Tamlin Tomita will join us on stage. If you had a crush on her like I did when I first saw Karate Kid, this is a chance for you to make a great impression on her while you make a big impact on JANM, and together we will unlock the best future for JANM. Kicking off our evening program was the incredible musical performance by the sensational Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter Judith Hill. Let's hear it again for Judith. And a great band. We'll hear more from Judith later. We'll also be honoring not two, but three pioneering individuals for their lifetime contributions to our community. I would be remiss if I didn't point out there is another big celebrity in our audience tonight. He's an outstanding newsman. He's dedicated to the Japanese American community. Please say hello to the #2 anchorman in LA, David Ono, ladies and gentlemen. David, where are you? There he is, #2. I love to kid David, but he knows this. I'm a huge fan of his, and especially of his live, immersive event, Defining Courage, about our Nisei soldiers. Let's hear it for David and for that amazing project. We love David, don't we? Do we love David? You know who really loves him some David Ono? David Ono. Just ask him about David Ono when you have some time to kill. Once again, welcome to our annual celebration of the Japanese American National Museum's 2025 benefit, Unlocking the Future. Thank you for your support and dedication to this institution that so many of us care so deeply about, and I hope we can have some fun tonight. Before we welcome our first guest, I want to draw your attention to two great opportunities that you don't want to miss out on. First, a moment to note the excitement surrounding the Lexus Opportunity Drawing. I hope you bought your tickets, because this year one lucky ticket holder will win a brand new Lexus TX 500H sports performance vehicle. It's worth $79,500, and someone in this crowd tonight will go home with that. The entries, though, are officially closed. The raffle drum securely tucked away, but stay tuned as we draw the winning ticket at the end of tonight's program. Second, still plenty of time to grab a great online auction item. This year, some of the things we have: vacation packages, the popular Alaska Real Adventures fishing package for two. For sporting fans, we've got a Wayne Gretzky Los Angeles Kings package and a Los Angeles Dodgers package. If you're an Angels fan, are there any Angels fans? Well, maybe there might be somewhere. Oh, there's one. This is for you. And I think they're going to make the playoffs someday. Maybe not this year, but someday. But you have a chance to throw out the first pitch at Angel Stadium. That's something you can bid on. There's artisanal interior decor, delicious foods, whiskey, very fine wine, and a behind-the-scenes tour of the KTLA 5 Morning News. You will join me on the set for a live broadcast. If you have a budding news anchor person or a student, young person in your family, it is a great way for them to see a news program from our studio as we go live. So take out your smartphones, scan the QR code in the booklet. If you don't know how to do that, ask one of the younger people at your table. It's a great opportunity to support this amazing museum. Plenty of items. By the way, the silent auction closes at 12 p.m. tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. Okay, enough of me. Let's get started. A few words now from the board. We would like to welcome the chair of the Board of Trustees, Bill Fujioka.
Wow, wonderful evening. Good evening. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the Japanese American National Museum Annual Gala. This moment in time for JANM is extremely important because of two critical factors. First, we're going through a historic renovation that will enhance our ability to tell our story. Second, actions of the current administration are now threatening our existence because of our belief in diversity, equity, and inclusion. On many occasions, I've made comments, I've welcomed people to JANM, and I said in my comments I would highlight our mission to preserve the history, the struggles, and the achievements of Japanese Americans with the hope that what happened to our community in 1942 never happens again. Today, that hope has become a fear and sad reality. In 1942, the U.S. government invoked the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 and then issued Executive Order 9066 to authorize the removal and incarceration of individuals of Japanese heritage. In total, over 125,000 individuals were deprived of their civil rights, removed from their homes, and incarcerated in concentration camps. The Alien Enemies Act of 1798 again has been invoked to target other marginalized communities. One of the worst chapters in our country's history is being repeated, folks. Now, like many nonprofit organizations throughout the United States, JANM is facing the serious threat of losing federal funding that will impact our ability to pursue our mission. The threat is because of our commitment to social justice, civil rights, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Some institutions were actually scrubbing their websites and modifying the mission to remove any reference to social justice and DEI, solely to protect their federal funding. Following careful consideration of the entire board, of the executive team at JANM, we decided to stay true to our mission. JANM will scrub nothing. Let me say it again. JANM will scrub nothing. In taking this position, we honor the generations who came before us, who represent the foundation and legacy of our community. We honor our first generation immigrant grandparents who came to this country like all immigrants to seek a better life. We honor the Nisei soldiers who fought and many died for our country. We honor the resistors who stood up for justice and civil rights. Despite the administration's attempt to threaten our existence, we continue to celebrate the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion. As I've said on many, many occasions, the Japanese community includes all communities, folks. Through marriages, partnerships, and other unions, members of every race, every religion, sexual orientation, and culture are part of our community. This is the definition of diversity, folks. Equity is guaranteed in the Constitution and is a value that has been instilled in us at birth. Inclusion will always continue to be an essential, critical pillar for JANM. Now and forever, JANM will stand true to our mission. We will continue to be a beacon and advocate for civil rights, social justice, democracy, equity, and inclusion. JANM's actions, programs, and voice are more important than ever. There's an old saying, you never fight the bully behind the school. You may get beat up, but you always fight the bully in the courtyard because everyone needs to see you fight. This fight is important. I encourage each one of you to support JANM, join us in the courtyard, and help us stand up for the importance of social justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Thank you. Now, it's important that I need to recognize people who are critical to JANM's present and future success. Everything we do first starts with JANM's team members. Everyone from the front door, although we're renovating our museum now, so the front door is kind of vacant right now, to the back, to the corner office. They contribute to the success of our programs, services, and mission. For myself and the board, it's important to recognize our CEO and president, Ann Burroughs. Her leadership and commitment to JANM is demonstrated in her actions every single day. I want to thank and recognize the museum's board of trustees and governors for their ongoing commitment to JANM. A lot of you are here. A lot of you join us in this mission. This is not one person standing up. It's a JANM family standing up. The governors and the trustees have brought their expertise, their resources, and their support for JANM's mission. I also want to thank the JANM volunteers. Many of them are survivors from the camps. Their personal time and resources they give to JANM strengthens our mission and leads to our success. Our national reach would not be possible without all of our partners. Our unique ability to connect with the public is a key facet of our work. We have individuals who are leading voices from the arts and academia, including Professor Siwu Wang and Oliver Wang, who are here tonight. The other thing that I want to, before we go too much further, please join me in thanking and honoring the wait staff, the hotel staff, everyone who is serving us tonight. Lastly, I do want to thank each one of you. I want to thank our donors. I want to thank all of you who have come tonight. Your belief in JANM has helped the museum stand proud as a beacon of civil rights and social justice. We are very, very grateful. On this very special evening, we're honored to have several distinguished guests who we want to recognize. First, the Senator Bria Leonard DeRosso, who's always been a champion for not only our community, but other marginalized communities. We have our new Consul member, Isabel Gerardo, who's a new council member for the district, council member in the city of Los Angeles for the district where we live. We also have Assembly Member Mike Fong. I saw him here, so thank you, Mike, for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here tonight. Please join us in the courtyard. Please support us. This is our time right now for JANM to stand up, fight for what we believe in, continue with our mission. Take care, enjoy the evening. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the Consul General of Japan, Kenko Sone.
Good evening. Thank you, my dearest friends, Mr. Bill Fujioka and Ms. Burroughs, for inviting me and my wife for this special annual benefit. I'm honored to be here in the presence of the board members, staffs, and distinguished guests gathered here today. Japanese Americans overcomes numerous difficulties and contributed to the prosperity of American society over the past century, earning the trust and respect of the American people through their perseverance and dedication. 2025 marks the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Japan and the United States once fought each other, but we have reconciled and deepened our friendship, now becoming trusted allies. But we should not forget about the history of Japanese Americans. Their efforts and achievements not only contributed to the deeper mutual understanding the people of Japan and the United States, but have also inspired the Japanese people in Japan and in the United States, including myself. Since establishment in 1985, JANM has been an anchor organization for the Japanese American community. JANM not only preserve and share the Japanese American history and culture, but also promote civil rights and democracy. JANM's role is more important than ever in the current complex and severe international situations. I also would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the 2025 honorees being recognized today for their accomplishments: Mr. Taizo Watanabe, Ms. Nobuko Miyamoto, and Ms. Judi Oyama. Congratulations. So I look forward to further collaboration with you all and hope for the continued success and very new development of JANM coming soon. Thank you very much.
I'm back. So, I'm back. I'm wearing a first edition, very rare t-shirt that just came out right off the print. Like I said, JANM will scrub nothing. We are standing tall. We have some t-shirts here, and as part of the bid for education, those who bid a substantial amount, because we only have about 20, will get a copy of this. We'll get a t-shirt tonight. And if you cross that $1,000 threshold, I will put my initials on the t-shirt. But you need to understand, it's not Bill Fujioka, it's William T. Fujioka, WTF. So you'll be proud to wear this t-shirt that says JANM will scrub nothing, and right on top of it will be WTF. Now it's my pleasure to welcome our President and CEO, Ann Burroughs. Thank you very much.
Good evening. How wonderful. What a joy to be with all of you tonight. It's such an amazing opportunity for us to come together to reflect on how far we've come, to celebrate all that we've built together, and to look ahead to a future that, despite everything, is filled with enormous promise and potential. But before I begin my remarks, I have the absolute joy to be able to celebrate somebody who is beloved by all of us. An actor, a civil rights leader, a hero, a tireless advocate for justice, and a living reminder of why JANM exists. Someone who is, without question, a national treasure. So, on April 20th, George Takei will celebrate his 88th birthday. 88 years old. And now, grab a glass. All of you, please stand up, raise a glass, and let's say a loud and resounding happy birthday to George. Happy birthday, George. Happy birthday, George. Happy birthday, George. So George is he's indeed a national treasure. Absolutely he is. And George, along with his generation, founded a museum because they understood that their stories, the hardships, the resilience, the triumphs, that all of these things mattered. They built this museum not only to honor their ancestors and their history, but to safeguard memory and to ensure that the injustices they endured would never be repeated. And they gave us and the nation a profound gift, a place where history does not rest in the past, but lives on as a guide for the future, and that future is calling. And tonight, we celebrate real progress. We've launched a national fundraising campaign to transform our museum. When I say we, I mean all of us together, we've done this. It's a campaign to reimagine our programs, to expand our reach across the country and beyond. Together, we've raised almost $74 million. $74 million towards an $85 million goal. And as Bill says, we're only getting started. So what we aim to do with this is to tell the Japanese-American story as an American story, because it's a complex, multiracial, multi-ethnic, and multi-generational, and it's diverse. And with our program, JANM on the Go, we're taking JANM beyond our walls to people across the country and to people abroad. Our traveling exhibitions, smart technology, our powerful partnership initiatives with David and Defining Courage, programming like the Arecho, will ensure that we connect wherever we go, that people will remember, and that people will resist forgetting. Because we gather now in a moment of profound urgency. Across this country, we're witnessing a dangerous rollback of civil rights, a resurgence of hate, of racism, and an assault on diversity, equity, and inclusion, as if these were threats, as if DEI were a threat rather than a foundation of a just and equitable society. And our democracy is being tested in ways that it's never been tested before. And in response, JANM has stepped forward. We've stepped forward with clarity, and we've stepped forward with conviction, shaping how we speak out, how we program, and how we lead. And to date, and it's important that you understand this, to date, we're the only museum in the country to take a powerful and public stand. And we do this because we cannot remain silent when people are stripped of their humanity and their dignity. as others stood silent in 1942, nobody stood up for Japanese Americans when they were incarcerated, and now JANM must stand up for everybody else. And we cannot remain silent in the face of attempts to reverse the course of our nation's journey towards a more just and equitable future. And we cannot remain silent when there are attempts to erase history, to erase people's names, and to erase the past. Because for us at JANM, memory is not passive. Memory is an act of justice. It's also an act of resistance. But most importantly, it's an act of hope, because we know that things will change. And we tell the Japanese American story not only to honor the past, but to remind this country of what happens when fear overwhelms fairness, when communities are scapegoated, when rights are stripped away under the false promise of security. And now, more than ever, our mission must meet the moment. And through it all, we remain grounded in our founding purpose, which is to stand for truth, to defend history, to build bridges, and to ensure that no community or its history is ever again silenced, targeted, or erased. So tonight, to all of you, our friends, our supporters, all of you, we thank you. We thank you for believing in this work. We thank you for standing with us. And we thank you for helping us to honor the past, to defend the present, and to shape a future that's rooted in dignity, democracy, and justice for all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And now, please enjoy the remarkable impact of JANM in Year in Review.
our attention to our first honoree of this evening. It's my great honor and privilege to present the Japanese American National Museum's Lifetime Achievement Award to one of our most visionary and determined friends, TOSHIZO Watanabe. This award recognizes individuals whose extraordinary achievements have advanced their fields and uplifted their communities, and few embody that spirit better than Tom, a deeply committed philanthropist and bridge builder. Tom's contributions have left an indelible mark on both sides of the Pacific, strengthening US-Japan relations and advancing the ideals of democracy, diversity, and global citizenship. Thanks to his extraordinary generosity and a transformative endowment from the TOSHIZO Watanabe Foundation, the Watanabe Democracy Fellowship, which is a flagship program of JANM's National Center for the Preservation of Democracy, has become an incredibly powerful engine of possibility and purpose. It empowers Japan's emerging leaders to engage globally, to explore the Japanese American experience, and help shape a more compassionate, connected, and just world. Tom's support is rooted in his lived experience. His own life was transformed by a scholarship to Brandeis University, and he's devoted himself and his life to creating the same life-defining opportunities for others through fellowships, scholarships, and programs that unlock human potential and invest in the future. And in so doing, Tom teaches us all a very important lesson, and that is that the truest measure of leadership lies in the lives we lift up, the doors we open, and the future we help others build. His vision inspires us, his generosity strengthens us, and his legacy will live on for years to come. And it's with deep admiration and gratitude that we present you, Tom, with JANM's Lifetime Achievement Awards. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you.
Okay. 皆さんこんばんは。Good evening, everyone. I am deeply honored to receive this Lifetime Achievement Award from the Japanese American National Museum. Thank you to the board, the staff, and the entire JANM community for this incredible recognition. Looking back, I realize how fortunate I have been. I was born and raised in Japan, and when I was a student at Keio University, I had the life-changing opportunity to study at Brandeis University in Massachusetts through the Wien International Scholarship Program. That experience changed my life. It exposed me to new perspectives, gave me the tools to navigate different cultures, and shaped my lifelong commitment to fostering US-Japan relations. One moment from my time at Brandeis left a lasting impression on me. In 1973, while I was in my senior year, I observed the Watergate hearings broadcast on television in the Student Center. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. One face stood out, Senator Daniel Inoue. Here was a Japanese American leading the investigation, asking tough questions, standing firm, and making history. As a Japanese student studying in America, seeing a Japanese American at the heart of American democracy was inspiring. It showed me that people of Japanese heritage could not only succeed, but also shape the course of history. Decades later, I had the privilege of meeting Senator Inoue in person. We spent half a day together at the newly built Democracy Center, which he proudly showed me. That evening, over dinner with him and Irene Hirano, he shared his vision of strengthening ties between the United States and Japan. He spoke passionately about the idea of creating an organization to bring people from both countries together. That idea became the US-Japan Council. Now, where the story gets even better. A few months after that dinner, I was pleasantly surprised to hear that Senator Inoue and Irene got married. He was 83, she was 59, proving that it's never too late to start a new chapter. Their marriage was a beautiful symbol of partnership, just like the one he worked so hard to build between the US and Japan. It is a privilege for me to have the Watanabe Democracy Fellowship housed within the very institution Senator Inoue created. This program brings together young professionals from the US and Japan, encouraging them to collaborate, exchange ideas, and build the kind of mutual understanding that is essential for a strong and lasting partnership between our countries. I believe that empowering young leaders is one of the most effective ways to create a better future. My commitment to supporting education and exchange programs comes from my own experience. I know firsthand how a scholarship can transform a life. This is why I have dedicated myself to giving back, ensuring that future generations have access to opportunities that can open doors just as they did for me. None of this would have been possible without the support of my family, friends, and mentors like Mr. Konosuke Matsushita and Mr. Lawrence Wien. To them, and to all of you here tonight, I share this honor with deep gratitude. JANM stands as a testament to the resilience, achievements, and contributions of Japanese Americans. Its mission is more than ever, important than ever, to preserve our history, share our stories, and inspire future generations to build upon the legacy of those who came before us. Thank you for this meaningful recognition. And most importantly, thank you for your dedication to this community and the values we all cherish. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage legendary performance artist, director, writer, and project director of the Manzanar Baseball Project, Dan Kwong.
Thank you for that generous and not entirely accurate introduction. I'm a little short of legend. It is my great pleasure to present this JANM Lifetime Achievement Award to my sister in art, Nobuko Miyamoto. And what a lifetime it's been. Nobuko is the embodiment of artistic transformation and change. From childhood performer to Broadway dancer, Hollywood actress, nightclub singer, pioneering troubadour, recording artist, musical theater producer, solo performer, her creative expression has been unstoppable for over 8 decades, and she's still going. Throughout those decades, as Nobuko was shaping her artistic voice as an individual, she was also nurturing our voice as a community, shining a light on our stories, affirming our history as part of American history, standing her ground for what she believed in and refusing to be silenced. Nobuko spoke truth to power back in the day when truth was all we had. Now we have power. And Nobuko has played a unique role in building that as artist and organizer. She's been a border crosser, a connector of people, an ambassador of unity. She founded Great Leap in 1978 to share the Asian American experience. Over time, she expanded Great Leap's focus to encompass other communities of color, communities of faith, the disability community, care of the environment, and more. Nobuko responds to what's happening in the world with creativity in action. Her life is a testament to the power of art to transform, touching the hearts and minds of thousands of people over generations. She's done all this with a combination of fierce determination and delightful humor, fiery spirit and gentle compassion, warmth, generosity, and so much love. She's given so much to so many for so long, and tonight we get to give something back to her. Before we bring her up here, we'd like to show a brief video of Nobuko in action.
We are the children of the migrant worker. We are the offspring of the concentration camp. Sons and daughters of the railroad builder who leave their stamp on America. We are the children of the Chinese waiter, born and raised in the laundry rooms. We are the offspring of the Japanese gardener who leave their stamp on America. Sing a song for ourselves. What have we got to lose? Sing a song for ourselves. We got the right to choose. We got the right to choose. We got the right to choose.
Yes, we leave our stamp on America. We leave our stamp on America. America. Sing your song, sing it, sing your song, sing it, sing your song, sing it. We've got a song to sing. Sing your song, sing it, sing your song, sing it, sing your song, sing it. We got a song to sing. Sing your song, sing it, sing your song, sing your song, sing. We got a song to sing. Sing your song, sing it, sing your song, sing your song, sing. We got a song to sing. We got a song to sing.
Will you please welcome to the stage JANM Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, the one, the only, Nobuko Miyamoto.
Oh boy. I thought I was ready for this, but I'm not. I stand here representing the many artists that I've worked with, my Great Leap family, my own family, the activists that fed my ideas, and my beliefs, I stand here for you. And we say, again, we are the children of the migrant worker. We are the offspring of the concentration camp. Sons and daughters of the railroad builder who leave their stamp on America. Now, when Chris Ijima and I wrote this song in 1970, 55 years ago, we didn't have songs that sang our story. We didn't have many books that told our true history. We didn't have enough films to have a film festival. And we certainly didn't have a JANM, our own museum. We are the children of the Chinese waiter, born and raised in the laundry rooms. We are the offspring of the Japanese gardener who leave their stamp on America. Now, what I do is ephemeral. It happens in this present moment. But JANM, what you do is you take these moments, you preserve these stories, you make meaning of our struggles so that we can see who we really are. We are resilient, we are ingenious, we are resourceful, and we have endured. We have gaman. JANM, you help our future generations to know what democracy is all about. That they will have the power to imagine, and they will have the power to create the world that they want to live in. And now, we are living in this moment that amplifies your importance, JANM. Your presence says we will not be disappeared. Your resistance says we will not be erased. We are not going backwards. We are not going backwards. So I say to you, JANM, thank you for your leadership, for your staff, your dedication, for your board, your docents, all of you, the whole team. We stand together with you. We stand stronger because of you. And together we're saying, we will leave our stamp on America. We will leave our stamp on America. We will leave our stamp on America. America. Thank you.
Let's go over there to the center.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage JANM's Media Arts Center Director and award-winning documentary film director, Tadashi Nakamura.
Good evening, everyone. Judi Oyama is a trailblazing skateboarder, graphic designer, and advocate for women in action sports. Growing up in Santa Cruz, California, she discovered her passion for skateboarding in the 1970s, a time when the sport was largely dominated by men. Undeterred, she carved out a space for herself becoming a competitive skater known for her speed, skill, and fearless approach. She went on to become a world-class downhill and slalom racer, inducted into the Skateboarding Hall of Fame in 2018. Judi continues to compete, including the 2024 World Skate Games in Italy. Beyond her achievements on the board...
You have to want it, and you have to work for it.
All right. Beyond her achievements on the board, Judi has spent decades advocating for greater representation of women and Asian Americans in skateboarding. She continues to promote the sport through mentorship, design, and community engagement. Her contributions extend beyond skating. Her work in branding and design has also shaped the visual identity of skate culture. As an honoree of the Japanese American National Museum, Judi is recognized not only for her groundbreaking career in skateboarding, but also for her commitment to inspiring future generations. Her story is one of perseverance, passion, and breaking barriers, proving that representation in sports and culture matters. At the Watase Media Arts Center, we have the privilege of working on a film currently on Judi, and we're going to be able to give you a sneak peek right now.
You have to want it, and you have to work for it.
Now at the ripe young age of 64, a Santa Cruz woman headed to the World Skate Games in Rome. She's going to be representing the United States on the slalom team.
What I've learned over the decades is I have to be fit. I'm in better shape than I've been since I was 30.
For some reason, when I'm on a skateboard, I'm not afraid. It's all about making the course. Don't look at the cones. Kind of look at the spaces between the cones, if that makes sense. You got this, come on.
I'm coaching her the best I can to be faster than me. I started skateboarding when I was 13 years old.
It was a board my brother had made. Carved. When I first started skateboarding, there weren't very many women. I think what's kept me going all these years is this feeling of always needing to prove that I'm a legitimate skateboarder. If a boy can do it, a girl can do it.
Please welcome to the stage, Judi Oyama.
Hello and thank you. I'm honored to be a recipient of the Award of Excellence from the Japanese American National Museum. My parents would be pleased to know that I'm standing here. My dad is 96 years old and still with us. I'm sure he would love to be here too. Both of my parents were interned at Poston concentration camp in Arizona in 1942. They came through the difficult experience and taught me one important life lesson I will never forget: to never give up. With this advice, I hope that I can inspire the next generation to do what they love and to continue to honor our rich Japanese American history and never forget our incredible past. We have overcome so much as a culture. Thank you to my family and friends who have supported my passion and commitment to showing women they could be strong and stay fit at any age. For me, it is, thank you. For me, it is very special to have close friends and family at my table. First to Francis, who has always encouraged me to follow my passion and put up with all my skateboard racing stories without eye rolls. Corey Houston, whose mom, Jeannie, wrote Farewell to Manzanar, who got this award in 2006. Thank you to my husband, Greg, for always being there for me, and to my sons, Ryan and Taylor, who let me show them that moms can kick ass too. I told many of my friends that this was going to be my last year of skateboarding after 50 years. And then I kept racing. I planned on transitioning into coaching with Leola, who's here tonight. She is a future of our sport, racing alongside me and also skating vertical walls as I used to do when I was her age. My dream is to see her and other young women racing in the Olympics one day. I'm here to tell you it's going to happen. I can feel it. And to all the naysayers who said, I will never consider you a professional skateboarder because you're female, I stand here to say I have proven you wrong. In fact, your words only made me try harder instead of quitting. Because in racing, it's the podium or the pavement. You never give up. From the shadows of internment camp to the bright lights of professional racing podium, I have seen so much in my short life. I'm grateful to use this critique of others to fuel my desire to make a difference for myself, my family, my Japanese community, and for the next era of racing and talent like Leola. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it once again for amazing honorees this year, Tom, Nobuko, and Judi. Just fantastic. Pioneers, change makers, inspirations, and advocates for our community. And Judi, it's funny, I was going to stop skateboarding this year too. So it's crazy how that we're on the same page. JANM is an institution that recognizes the many great achievements of individuals and communities that have had a profound impact in our shared history. We're going to honor the leaders of today as well as the legacy of our ancestors as we share these stories to thousands of school children throughout the nation each year. Later during tonight's program, as we said before, you will have an opportunity to support JANM's very important Bid for Education program. We hope that each and every one of you, including those joining us online tonight, participate and support this vital program. Now we're going to before we take a very short break, just so you can stretch your legs and have some photographers come through the audience, I'd like to ask you to join me to reflect on those who have passed since the last time we were together. These individuals contributed to the establishment and ongoing successes of JANM. We do hope you enjoyed your dinner, and once again, let's hear it for the servers, the people who cooked these meals and made it all possible for us. Our hospitality staff here at the hotel, thank you for taking such great care of us tonight. And thank you to the JANM staff and the volunteers who created a beautiful room and a wonderful event for us. Let's hear it for them. You may not have noticed this because they did such a good job, but they negotiated us to get into this beautiful ballroom without us having to pay a tariff. So that was really quite an accomplishment. With that, please welcome back to the stage the Grammy Award-winning singer and songwriter, Judith Hill.
Deafening sound of thunder is pounding in my head. That cold November, I still remember. It's like a hurricane. Turn on that ringing silence is blowing my ears. Strings spin me around and around with the melody. Turn on the siren, in the stillness of the night. Turn on the sirens, the deafening sound of thunder is pounding in my head. Ooh, yeah. Music man, play me a song of the time. you so much. Well, it's so lovely to be here supporting JANM, which has been very close to my heart for several years now. Local native here in LA, and also my mother. We've always been supportive of JANM, so thanks for having us here, and it's great to be back celebrating with all you lovely, beautiful people. Speaking of my lovely mother over here, this song is about her and my grandmother and just all the beautiful women in my life who really showed me what it means to be a strong and powerful woman. Was a young black mother working hard to put food on the table for 7 small kids all day long. Pure determination. She turned weed to leave. Strong women,
Judith Hill, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again. Great band, incredible. We are grateful to have you performing with us tonight. It's the third time she has generously performed at JANM's annual benefit. So Judith, thank you for that. Before we move to our next section, just a quick housekeeping note. One of you has lost your phone. I don't know if it's an Android or an Apple, but it's in like a case, so if you're missing your phone, come over backstage and you can identify it and someone will give it to you. One of the most important responsibilities that JANM has is ensuring that the stories of Japanese Americans are never forgotten. The bid for education is JANM's way of ensuring this. It remains one of the most effective tools in which to teach and reach students of all ages, not just in Southern California, but worldwide. Take a look at the video highlighting our education program at JANM.
We are here at South High School in Torrance Unified School District. We're working with some 11th grade classes to do our pilot outreach program, School Life in Camp. So right now, as JANM is undergoing our exciting renovation, we're not able to bring students on site like we traditionally do. So we are meeting students where they are and coming to their classrooms to work with them. Japanese ancestry and the fact that they lived on the West Coast. We decided to focus on this idea of school in camp because we wanted to help students make personal connections with the history that they're learning. We have heard from a lot of students saying that the school experiences that they're learning about are not dissimilar from their own. All of these students have recently or will be talking about the Japanese American incarceration experience.
It's been really great to see the curiosity of our students blossom when they engage with our primary resources and read letters, trying to figure out how to read cursive.
I think the source that has really been resonating with students the most has been the yearbook. They've been really interested to see all of the class photos of students, and we get a lot of comments about the hairstyles and how students looked, but then also just the amount of clubs and activities that they had. Also thinking about like the boys and girls sports, they were like, were they always separated? How is that? So I think the yearbook has been particularly impactful for students.
So in addition to our outreach program, we're also very excited to continue our virtual visit program. The last few years have really positioned us well to reach students virtually, not only in the Los Angeles area, but also anywhere in the world. And we're excited to engage with students in an interactive way. We're also really excited about bringing teachers to Little Tokyo and doing professional development. We have this amazing neighborhood, our historic neighborhood of Little Tokyo, where we can think about the Japanese American experience throughout history. And our neighborhood is our classroom in that respect. During our renovation period, we are also really focused on working with our core exhibition team to think about what this museum will look like when we reopen. We do really want to be purposeful about designing and developing new tour experiences for the young students when they do come back to the museum upon our reopening in 2026. Thank you so much for your contributions towards Bid for Education. We're excited about the future and are so grateful to have your support on this journey.
All right, to get the Bid for Education started, we'd like to please welcome a member of the JANM Board of Governors, Jennifer Hirano.
Good evening. I'm honored to join JANM for the Bid for Education tonight. Tonight marks the 25th anniversary of this very special program. JANM's founders, including my mother, Irene Hirano Inoue, and stepfather, U.S. Senator Daniel K. Inoue, believed that empowering the next generation would play a critical role in our future. When Senator Inoue introduced the bid for the first time, it was in response to state budget cuts threatening bus transportation for school field trips. We are so fortunate that the senator laid the groundwork for this important program because students today face numerous challenges to their ability to learn about the history of Japanese Americans. A senator said to his colleagues in Congress, "The story of Americans of Japanese ancestry represents a complete lesson of democracy in action and exemplifies the American dream. JANM's educational programs help students see connections to their own lives in the context of our history. Going deeper than a page from a textbook, thousands of students have learned of the discrimination our ancestors faced when they came to this country to build a better life, the heroic efforts of Japanese American soldiers, men like my grandfathers and Senator Inoue during World War II, and how Americans of Japanese ancestry today continue to contribute to our society. This is history that can never be erased, and the bid supports the education team who work tirelessly to ensure that it's never forgotten. Funding from this program doesn't just enable access to JANM for Title I schools. It supports our educator workshops, digital resources for educators, and many other educational initiatives. Ensuring that they're equipped with the resources they need will be critical to our mission in the coming years. So please join me in supporting this very special program. Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage Ken Inoue.
Good evening. And to all of you out there who have any connection whatsoever to the great state of Hawaii, aloha. Wow, a lot of you folks, huh? You're jet lagged too, right? Wow. Seriously though, thank you everyone for your support of this important project. This program was deeply important to my father, Senator Daniel Inoue, and I know he would be so proud and grateful for the community's support. This is especially true given the challenging times we now live in. And I know he would be proud that JANM stands unbowed, uncowing in its mission that our history, a history that will forever be part of America's history, will never be erased and will continue to be shared and taught. You know, thank you. If my dad were talking today, if he were talking to me, giving me some advice, he would say, "There's more to be done, the struggle continues." He always used to say that to me. He'd always say this to me even when things were going really well, but he would especially say this to me if there were challenges. And believe me, this moment is no exception. Due to recent DOGE cuts and the loss of JANM's National Endowment for the Humanities grant, now, more than ever, your investment in JANM's education program is important. This is because now, more than ever, our story needs to be heard, it needs to be told, and it needs to be told over and over again. With that, I thank you in joining me in supporting JANM's Bid for Education program.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you so much. Now I'm delighted to welcome to the stage actor, extraordinary community leader, and JANM Governor, Tamlin Tomita.
Hello, everybody. And on the heels of Mr. Ken Inoue, who just flew in from Hawaii for this occasion, aloha. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Show the spirit of LA. Aloha. 1, 2, 3. I'll get a prompt. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good evening. Good evening. I'm so thrilled, happy, and moved to be serving as your bit of for education MC for tonight. And on the heels of what a momentous occasion this is in honoring, here the tears come, Mr. TOSHIZO Tom Watanabe, omedetou gozaimasu, to our soul sister extraordinaire for so many years, Ms. Nobuko Miyamoto, and for the badass skater mom that she is, Judi Oyama. Thank you to the presenters, Tadashi Nakamura, the legacy of Dr. Bob Nakamura and Karen Ishizuka, the incredible storyteller and Manzanar baseball man, Dan Kwong, our fierce and fearless leader, and Burroughs, in presenting the award to Sensei Watanabe, to the WTF man known as Bill Fujioka, the president of the board of directors of JANM, of which I am very much a proud member of. Thank you so very much for leading our institution through this new year and through the next 4 difficult years. They will be difficult, but also a most joyous happy birthday, an early happy birthday to one of our stalwart heroes, George Takei. For being half Romulan and half Vulcan, I give it up to you. But ladies and gentlemen, we are in a time and a period where we're asking ourselves right now, what can we do? What can we do since this January 20th? It's only 82 days that have passed. And we're all in discussion, we're all in turmoil as to what these days will present us. This occasion that is presented by the Japanese American National Museum gives us all, each and every one of us, you, something to do. We can re-alight the torch that our sibling organization, Go for Broke, has. The torch has been lit. We are the warriors here in this room. We have something to do. We have a mission. 80 years ago in 1942, our ancestors survived the concentration camps of America with an attitude of shikata ga nai. For those of you who don't know Japanese, shikata ga nai means it can't be helped. We'll carry on. Gaman suru. We'll be resilient. We'll survive this. Shikata ga nai. But it's our Nisei generation, it's our Sansei generation, it's our Yonsei, Gosei, Rokusei generations who are carrying on with this American attitude of Frank Emmy's no more shikata ga nai. For we can do something. And the Japanese American National Museum provides us all this opportunity to do something truly meaningful, to support this national education initiative through this bid for education, because the Department of Education will be no more. The National Endowment for Humanities will be no more. So I call upon each and every one of you to look at yourselves, to look at each other, look at the tables here around each other. We are all here, Americans in this room, of Japanese descent, or allies of Japanese Americans in this country. And we know this time is now. So there is a box that's placed in front of you. I ask the head of the table, the man or the woman who is facing the box, to please stand up. Yeah. Pick up that box. Unlock it. I know some of you have unlocked it earlier. Pass the box around for each of our guests to take out one of the cards and a pen. Each of the cards represent a student. A student, someone who is willing to learn. A student who's willing to learn about the history of our country. And you'll get a t-shirt just like WTF man over there. And a teacher, one of those persons who have the capacity to pass along the lessons of our country, who have benefited from JANM's education program. Read them, share them, keep them with you, pass them around. These are direct, true-to-life testimonials from students of all ages throughout this great city of Los Angeles who have toured the Japanese American National Museum, either in person or virtually. Inside these cards, you will also find a pledge form, because yes, we are old school like that, a paper pledge form. We did this on purpose because there is nothing more powerful about physically writing out your gift and then handing it to someone who will genuinely thank you for giving of your heart, of giving of your pocketbooks, your checkbooks, your credit cards, your debit cards. They will carry that gift forward with care and compassion. It's a moment of connection. It is a statement of who we are and what stories we need to tell of this country of ours, the United States of America. There are paper pledge forms here because some of us know how to write in cursive. We love the paper and pen experience. There is a QR code in the program, but it may not be working. So go old school, you new schoolers. Go old school. So this is the Q4. Taking a look at all around you tonight, for we are joined by the incredibly dedicated, compassionate, smart brothers and sisters of our beloved institution, the living institution that makes it the living institution known as the Japanese American National Museum. These are the educators, the program managers, the curators, the community builders, the volunteers, the administrators, the fundraisers, and all the behind-scenes champions who make JANM's mission a true and important reality every single day. They have stepped up, stepped out, stepped into this room, not just to thank each and every one of you, but to guard your generosity of your heart. And it becomes the enduring legacy of this institution that carries on with the mission of knowledge, of justice, of diversity, inclusion, and equity. From the heart of Little Tokyo, the heart of Japanese America, to classrooms not only across the city, but across the country. From the history of incarceration to the future of democracy, your donations, your monies tonight travel so very far. Our staff with the LED sticks, wave them sticks, wave them sticks. Take their positions around this room of ours, ready to collect and honor your contributions. So let us join together and pledge that what happened to Americans of Japanese descent less than 85 years ago will never happen again to any community. Not today, not ever. So I take these few minutes so you can receive a text message with a link to join us. Please join us as worthy warriors in this fight to donate and support the Japanese American National Museum's bid for education. This is your chance. This is our chance to make a huge difference and strengthen JANM's future. Our goal tonight is ambitious. It's truly ambitious. As of yesterday, we have $108,000 collective of our $300,000 goal. And with your collective spirit, reaching it will be a most thrilling certainty. So here is the breakdown. $350 will support a bus, bringing 60 students at $5 each to JANM. $5 each student, 60 students for a bus, $350. Think about that. A simple contribution transforming into a day of knowledge, a day of justice, a day of discovery, and inspiration for so many minds. It doesn't stop here. With $1,000, we're talking about 3 buses and 180 students. Look at it another way. Museum admissions for 200 students, or even virtual visits for 250 students. Your support, every single one of your support, is a powerful multiplier, amplifying educational opportunities amplifying this message of history, of education, far and wide. So when you choose to support education, our stories that come alive tonight, you're not just funding a bus trip. You're not just funding an admission ticket. You are investing in our future of America, in its dedicated staff, in its enriching of its resources, the innovative programs like our virtual visits, reaching students across 28 states. We got 50, so we're counting, and 4 countries just the last year. So let's talk about big impact. $10,000. $10,000 for extensive programming, $5,000 to 600 students and 10 teachers. $2,500 to give 300 students and 5 teachers unforgettable on-site tours or enriching virtual programs. Your generosity fuels this mission. Your generosity turns these visions into reality. So starting at, we're going to collect, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Janet and Mike Maloney, thank you so very much. Nori Nishida, thank you so very much. John, oh, there we go. I'm supposed to collect it here. John Johnson, thank you so very much. Wendy Cheng from East West Players, thank you. Adeline, oh, Adeline, very, very Adeline Cadot, thank you so very much. John Tierden and Akron Paley, thank you so very much. I'm going to go list the program, the sponsors who donated at $10,000. ABC Stores, everybody go to Hawaii, they always know ABC Stores, right? Thank you, ABC. Kansas, Maine Incorporated and the Venerable Doizaki family. Nakahira Family Trust, Rod and Elsie Nakamoto, Wendy Shiba and Lawrence Pittman, Lucille Tayama, Guy and Audrey Watanabe, thank you so very much for giving us such a profound difference to JANM's education program. Now, who else is ready to give make a monumental impact? There are tons of, oh my God. This bit of education is so important right now. And every bit is a beacon of hope. You are beacons of hope. Thank you so very much to Alex. Oh, glasses time. Here we go, old lady. Alex Grayjean. Moshel Kadokura. Moshel Kadokura. Thank you so very much. Alan Warner. Thank you so very much. Edward Morimoto. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, wow, hontou ni. Sharon Mizoto. Mizota. Arigatou. Aki Carpenter. Thank you so very much. Megan Kerner. Thank you so very, very, very much. We're going to just list these because each and every one of these donations means the same thing. Because it is your donation. It is your monies. It is your hard-earned worth who's trying to give something to an institution that is forever living. At the $5,000 level, we have been generously supported by Bob and Carolyn Fujioka, Carrie Nakama, Jay Shiba. Ladies and gentlemen, you are amazing. Thank you so very much. Everybody is a champion for change in this room. I'm just going to list a few more off. Jim Tatsukawa. Jim Tatsukawa, thank you so very much. Warren Abe, arigato. Maria Elena Dorazo, arigato. Audrey Kato, thank you so very much for your donation. Andy Amate, arigato. Hontoni. Wave the LED sticks around, JANM staffers. Thank you so very much, because I know there are so many more who want to donate for this evening's bit of education. David Inoue. Let me give a shout out especially to the president of the Japanese American Citizens League, David Inoue, for speaking out, for saying that we got to call out Mr. Ed Martin for trying to equate the January 6th insurrectionists with the internment camp Japanese Americans of World War II. Thank you to the Japanese American Citizens League and David Inoue. Kelsey Yamate, arigato gozaimashita. Thank you so very much. At the $25,000 level and up, we have the backing of the Daniel K. Inouye Institute, Koji and Angela Fukumura of Sushigen. Thank you so very much. Glenn Kaino, thank you so very much for your generous donation. Deborah Shiba, arigato gozaimashita. Together we are unstoppable. Joanne Hirose, Jojo, arigato. Let us not forget the $1,000 up supporters, led by Catherine Banai, Ford and Mari Fuji, Bill Fujioka and Darlene Kuba, Leslie Furukawa and John Hayashi, Ken and Joanne Hamamura, the Go and Mine Ito family, Jean and Vicky Kanamori, Christine Nishiyama, the Yamagata Foundation. Every single one of your contributions helps us bring us closer to the goal, lighting up literally and figuratively the path of progress. Who else is with us? I'd like to call out George and Brad Takei, as if nobody knew them in this room. Oh my gosh, George and Brad. Jean Nelson, thank you so very much. Keiko Mia, arigato honto ni. Jason Yuki, thank you so very much. Now let's shout out for the persons who are donating $500 and up. Cindy Ensworth, Michael Hosokawa, Akemi and Misako Kurokawa, Ben Liu, Lin Miyamoto, Shinji and Irene Nakagawa, and June Aoki, Andy and Jennifer Kopa, Patricia Ishida Witcher and John Hayashi, Diane Kanagae, Michael Kato, Yuri McHugh, Susan Mia, Carol Miyahara, Ken Mui, Sandra Nesbitt, Juan Rosales, Norma Stoker Mimfume, Jane Tani, Susan Taniguchi, Terry Tanimura, William Teragawa, James Toma. Who else is with us? Akiko Nishino. Yeah?
We have a huge stack. We might not be able to read them all.
Okay. Last call. Last call. As we continue with this evening, if you have happened to made a bid by your phone, please don't be shy.
We have this many.
Oh my God. I cannot tell you, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, how incredibly touched we are, the JANM staff here, saying, it's been amazing, it's been amazing. We have a whole stack of cards and donations that you gave in this room right now. And it's just been so incredibly moving to be witnessing this live and in person. For those of you who are witnessing virtually, thank you so very much from wherever you're coming from. And those who continue to want to donate, please know that the JANM Museum will be up and running even though it's on the go. You can donate continually by these paper pledge forms. And your gestures of support are visible, purely visible signs of what it means to be a community united in this country of America. Every donation counts, even if it's just $5, $10. We acknowledge you because we know that you're donating and sacrificing that amount of money for us to continue to educate. Mikey Koras from Rafushimpo just gave me a Hamilton. I'll just continue on until everybody tells me to get off the stage. But we just want to thank, oh my gosh. Anybody who does not know this hero, Yoshio Nakamura, one of the World War II 442 veterans who's sitting at the Go for Broke table. Grant Uba and Deborah Takahashi Uba. Carrie and Aaron Shiba. Wendy Shiba. Again, Wendy Shiba. Holy moly. She is the $10,000. She did it by hand. Brian Nia and Karen Umemoto. Sue Nakayama. Thank you so very much. Daryl Gormley, sorry, Daryl. Jennifer Hirano, of course, Jennifer, thank you so very much in honor of your mom. Irene Hirano Inoue. Ken Inoue, in honor of Maggie Inoue. Thank you, Eugenia Marshall. Thank you so very much for your donation. Stan Masamitsu, arigatou gozaimashita. Warren Maruyama, thank you so very much. Ken Farrell. I think we have to wrap it up. We will acknowledge everybody. There is still a stack of donations. We couldn't get to it tonight because I'm not a speed reader, but ladies and gentlemen, simply from the bottom of our hearts, your support tonight is not only for JANM, it's for our future, it's for our country. It's a vote of confidence in the future, in education, and most importantly, to the students. Thank you so very much for your generous spirit. Thank you for making this night to remember.
We got to tell them that those who qualify for the T-shirt,
yes,
we will mail it to them.
Okay.
With the signature.
Okay. And WTF just told me that those who qualified for the T-shirt will receive their T-shirt through the mail with the signature WTF. And as we all continue to acknowledge all your incredible donations tonight and to celebrate this community of spirit that says shikata ga nai and no more shikata ga nai. Please welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the truly splendid and spectacular, sensational Judith Hill.
I'm on a long journey of self-growth and knowing that you can never truly love someone else until you start learning how to love yourself first. One late night, even though I know that in my head, sometimes it's hard to connect your heart and your head. So I wrote these lyrics instead. You don't know good for you. Never be a queen. Never be a winning dream for me. Life empty. always gonna be a creature of habit. Baby, mine are way too hard to break. No, you were helping, you were hoping for the best. But you ain't never gonna see it if you don't see it. Don't let me keep you. What you need. I'm living life, doing the best I can. I can't help but be myself. I'm never gonna feel kind of well. Give your love to someone. go a long way. If you believe it, everything's gonna be alright. See, yeah. If you believe that everything's alright, see, yeah. Then I feel the fire deep down in the ground. Shoot somebody. All the way up my back. All the way up to my spine, all the way up my third. Shoots all the way out to you. Circulating all over this room. Marinating all over this room. Deeper, stronger, louder, harder, louder, 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 louder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Judith Hill. Wow. That was something else. We're at that moment we've been waiting for, the drawing for the Lexus TX 500H F Sport Performance. But before we do that, I'd like to take a quick selfie. But with you guys in the background, not just me. So if you could, like, wave or do something. And when I turn around, it's not a bald spot, it's a cowlick. Okay? Okay, here we go. Wait, let me do one horizontal. Okay. Thank you. I hope you bought tickets. Sebastian Ontiveros, the National Director of Community Engagement and External Affairs of Toyota North America, sends his best wishes tonight. I am pleased to welcome Christine Henley, Communications Manager at Toyota Western Region.
Thank you, thank you. That was amazing. What a wonderful night. Good evening to everyone. I'm Christine Henley, Western Communications Manager for Toyota Motor North America. And on behalf of Toyota, thank you for being here and supporting the Japanese American National Museum. With respect for people as our North Star, this is a cause that is truly dear to us. Tonight's theme is unlocking the future, and to do that, we must build upon the past. The Japanese American community has a long and valued legacy in this country, and it is growing stronger every day across many facets of our society. This is due in no small part to the efforts of the Japanese American National Museum. I know this personally as a fourth-generation Japanese American. I visited the museum many times when I was little and recently, and at one of their exhibits, I was able to learn a little bit about my grandfather's experience in World War II, fighting in the 442nd Infantry. I saw one of you out there, and thank you, I see you. We are all very grateful for what you've done for our country. He was also a diesel mechanic for International Harvester and Lincoln Mercury, my grandfather. So I may even have some photos and memorabilia to contribute to the museum's upcoming exhibit, Cruisin' J-Town. As a car enthusiast, I'm really excited about that one. I guess the apple, or you could say the persimmon, doesn't fall far from the tree. So, over the last fiscal year, the museum provided field trips and education about the Japanese American experience and history to over 14,000 students and teachers. That's an amazing number. And we are honored to be part of that initiative and to contribute to greater global understanding, because at Toyota, inclusion means all. But now I'll stop talking and get to the event you've all been waiting for, the drawing of the lucky winner of the Lexus TX 500h F-Sport Performance SUV. We call this model Art Meets Technology, and we are extremely proud of it. It features our groundbreaking hybrid electrified engine, a spacious interior with 3-row seating, a 14-inch touchscreen, and in this hot Southern California weather, the ventilated seats were amazing on my traffic ride here. But I'll stop because I'll be here all night if I talk about all its cool features. But I will note that it was assembled entirely at our plants in the USA. So, without further ado, the winner of the brand new Lexus TX 500h is Mr. Rick Noguchi from Culver City, California. I'm not sure if he's here or not, but it seems like he is. Congratulations. Thank you to all who participated in the drawing. Your support is greatly appreciated. Proceeds will benefit JANM's important educational programming and outreach activities, and hopefully allow the participation of even more students this coming year. Congratulations, Rick. On behalf of Toyota, have a wonderful evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Noguchi. Rick Noguchi also wins the best dress contest as well. What's up, Rick? You want to say something? Make a speech? No speech? No speech. All right, congratulations, man. Fantastic. He deserves it dressing up like that, man. Look at that. Guy looks, he's going to look right in a Lexus, that dude. All right, we want to thank you for your generous support to Toyota Motor North America, Sebastian Ontiveros, and JANM Governor Chris Yang. Let's also thank the Nisei Week Court, who helped us to sell the Lexus tickets. I saw them earlier. Make yourselves known if you're there. There they are. It's Queen Morgan Gi, First Princess Seiya Watanabe, Miss Tomodachi is Amy Kubo, and Princess Karina Sakimura, and Princess Caitlin Sasaki. Let's hear it for the Nisei Court. And now as we wrap up our evening, we want to thank you for being here to recognize the importance of JANM to our community nationally and internationally with the theme Unlocking the Future. I get to now unlock and reveal the amount raised for JANM's bid for education. A box will magically appear. A box, there we go. A box has magically appeared, and I am thrilled to report that with the bid for education alone, we have raised $302,423. You did that. Thank you. And then, raised through the Lexus Opportunity Drawing, $127,500. Together, we raised $429,923. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. Don't forget, you can still make additional donations to the Bid for Education, and the online auction will continue until midday tomorrow, so get your bids in on that. Thank you, Judith Hill, once again. Thanks to our amazing honorees and presenters, and thank you for your generous support of JANM. Thanks for having me for another year. I look forward to being here again and seeing all of your lovely faces again next year and the next year and the next year, and even you, David Ono. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Good night, everybody. Thank you.